Up.
What's going on?
Welcome back to our episode of the NBR.
Yes, yes, yes. And happy Mother's Day to anybody,
Yes,
any mothers.
today will be a very quick show. Just gonna hit some local sports, starting with the Predators. They're getting blown out.
It's looking ugly. It's looking real ugly.
Bad. They're down 3 games in the first round to the dreaded Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah.
So, if you're from Detroit, Michigan, you hate the Colorado Avalanche. There's some bad blood that goes back 30 years.
I didn't know about that.
Some dirty play. Claude Lemieux used to play for the Colorado Avalanche. He drove Chris Draper into the boards. Chris Draper had to go with multiple surgeries, rearrange
Oh, yikes.
put his face back together.
Oh,
He was on the same floor as my mom was when she was battling cancer, so that goes back a few years. Then, like the very first game, the next time they played, as soon as the puck dropped, Darren McCarty just went right over to him and just started beating the shit out of him. But it was pretty bad. Even the goalies fought at center ice.
oh,
Like the whole team, everything just went down. It was ugly for the
yeah.
next, a lot of hatred between the two teams.
Can imagine.
So there's not really much to talk about the Predators. They're getting blown out.
The Grizzlies got dropped pretty bad last night.
Yeah, the Grizzlies lost by what, like 30 points?
Almost, yeah. 25, 30, something like that.
Yeah, so it's not going too well in
No.
Middle Tennessee here. But the Grizzlies, they're still in it.
Yeah. 2-1 series.
Can't ever count out the Warriors.
No.
My boy Draymond Green. Go Green.
He's not doing too hot. I mean, he's not a big like numbers guy, so you
Yeah.
don't see a lot of production on the numbers for him, but he helps the team a lot, for sure.
When he's not getting kicked out of games.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So some weird things going on in baseball, man. Madison Bumgarner was getting his hands checked for sticky stuff, and the umpire just stares him down and doesn't even look at his hands. He's just massaging his hand for like 30 seconds, and Bumgarner's like, "What the F are you doing, bro?"
I didn't even see that.
Oh, it was crazy. The ump freaking ejects him, and then like he just goes off.
Oh, he did get ejected. Okay.
Yeah, for basically no reason. I think it was just and then the ump comes out and apologizes a couple days later, but this is like in the first inning, so now the team has to go with the bullpen for 8 innings.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird. It was a weird deal, man. Strange stuff.
So he didn't actually have anything on his hands? They just threw him out just because?
No, he was just so Bumgarner was chirping at the ump behind the plate. So after the inning, the first base ump is usually the one that checks for sticky substances, which is very common. Like they do it every day now.
Yeah.
And so while he was checking his hand, he was just massaging his hand and just like staring at Bumgarner's eyes, like, and Bumgarner was like, even the catcher was walking by. The catcher even stopped, was like, "What are you doing?" It was weird, but I think it was just like a payback.
He's talking so much crap. Yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, like, the ump shouldn't be getting in the game like that. It's, like,
especially first inning. Yeah.
Yeah, your players, what they're doing on the field, it's just a bad look for the MLB for sure. So what else we got? There was rumors in the NFL draft that the kid out of Alabama was bummed because he didn't want to play for the Lions. But
I saw those pictures.
He came back out and said, "Man, I'm just low key, man. Like, what are you guys talking about?"
I think that's just his personality.
I'm just a chill dude, man. Yeah. I'm ecstatic to play for the Lions.
He should be, you're being drafted in the top 15. I don't think you can be mad wherever you go.
Yeah.
You're only there for a few years. If you hate where you're at, you can move on. It's really not a big deal. Or you could pull a Eli Manning if you really want.
Yeah. It's crazy stuff. So, baseball, Tigers are looking bad. Miguel Cabrera hit another milestone yesterday. The 600 doubles. Oh, he has 500 homers, 600 doubles, and
3,000.
3,000
He's got
some
like 3,008 or
singles. Yeah,
3,009, something like that hits.
yeah, it's
He's
pretty
the
amazing.
third player in Major League Baseball to do it, with Hank Aaron and Albert Pujols.
Yeah, it's pretty
I think that
amazing.
was the name. I think it was Hank Aaron.
The Chicago Cubs are not looking too well.
No.
I'll be at a Cubbies game next week.
The general area, I don't think the Braves aren't doing too hot.
The Braves are under 500.
Yeah. Just not looking good all around over here.
No. The Braves are 13 and 16. The Mets are killing it. The Brewers are killing it. The Dodgers are up there, but the Padres are right on their heels. They both have 18 wins.
That whole division's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
All but the Diamondbacks, I think.
Diamondback, but they're still 500, but they're only 5 games out. So
yeah, the whole division's looking very competitive. It's gonna be interesting.
National League's looking pretty good. American League is.
The Angels are looking good too, actually. Mike Trout's back to his former self.
Yeah, so
going crazy.
The Angels manager. Oh, look who's showing up.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. I made it.
Still got 12 minutes.
So,
shoot.
Talk it.
Baseball fans.
So we're just talking about what the weird crap was going on with the with Madison Bumgarner. Did you see that?
Dude, that umpire was like, I'm gonna grill you until you look up. And then I saw the commentators, they were like, man, he was trying to activate Mad Bum. He was just trying to piss him off. Like, so I feel like, because did you see them check the other pitcher's hand before that? He literally just took his hand and went like that. Yeah. And that's all he did.
Yeah.
And then they had over there.
He got like a whole 60-second massage. And he never even looked down at his hands. He was just glaring at his eyes. And like Bumgarner wasn't even paying attention. Bumgarner was just looking on the ground, whatever. And the dude's like massaging his hands. Finally, Bumgarner goes,
"What are you doing?
What the F are you doing?"
It's like and then he went off. Then
he's like, "I'm gonna F you up. I'm gonna F you up."
And he's a North Carolina guy.
Are you?
He's from somewhere in North Carolina. His whole family, like, they have a whole bunch of. They own like half the town he's from.
Yeah, so
it's a small town.
I watched the ESPN little thing on him the other night. So what he did was he went and took his money and he bought like a horse farm, and he owns this big old farm. He ropes steer, and he was doing it. You know, obviously when you're at his level, the owners of the organization don't want you riding motorcycles. They don't want you doing all these dangerous things. So he was doing this under a fake name. And he was a champion of it. Like, he was out there killing it. And then finally it comes out and he's like, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
But yeah, like, he is a super fascinating dude.
He is
like when he first got drafted, he was out there just fighting everybody. But he had like 3 rings in his like first 3 or 4 seasons. He was just out there killing it. But he's just like a nut job. And
a little bit off the hinges.
So even when a batter strikes out and the batter's like pissed at himself and is like slams his bat or something, Bumgarner would be like, "Hey, F you, man," and then just like fighting him because the batter's upset. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? He's very entertaining to watch. That is for sure.
The night his hand got checked, he only pitched 1 inning.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. So
I didn't realize that.
And then correct. So now the team has to go with the bullpen for total 8 innings.
some teams just aren't built for that either. Like,
No,
Right. Yeah.
some guys are going that way though. Like the Yankees have been riding that train, man. I haven't seen a stat line without 4 pitchers in it all season, and a lot of them are 1 inning. You know, it's just the way that the late innings are going. You
Yeah.
can't look at the Mets the other night. He scored 7 in the 9th. Like that's just ridiculous. Like you could Aroldis Chapman does it. He blows saves every now and again. You got to have 2-3 guys to be able to rely on nowadays down the
Yeah.
stretch.
Yeah. For sure.
Hmm.
Then I think it was the Angels the other day. The manager does this bizarre call where the bases are loaded. He tells the pitcher, walk the next guy. He said,
Corey
"What?"
Seager.
And so, like now in baseball, you don't even have to fake pitch. You just say,
Yeah.
"Okay, take your
Just take the
bag."
base.
And
Mhm.
the dudes on the bases, they're like, "What? I get to take my base?" They're like literally confused. And then they pan over to Mike Trout in the outfield. Mike Trout's just like,
He's so confused. He was just like, "Wait a minute, I'm not batting. What are they walking me for?"
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the next guy up hit a double or something, didn't he?
So what happened was
I don't know. I think so.
the next guy up, I think the pitcher balked.
Oh, is that what happened?
So what happened was all the base runners, they all scored.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
there was a balk and there was like a base hit and they all scored. And then they pan over to the manager in the dugout and he's like, "Yeah, I screwed that one up."
Yeah,
I think
honestly,
I saw a clip of that, and the commentators are saying he does stupid crap like that all the time.
really.
He's just makes some weird calls.
It was crazy. I love it
Well,
when they panned out to the outfield. Mike Trout's just like,
he looked very confused. He looked very, very confused.
the base runners are like, "What?" And the guy playing first base, he's like, "Yeah, take your base."
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, the Barry Bonds treatment there, man. I haven't seen that happen since Barry Bonds was playing.
Yeah.
That was
So,
crazy.
yeah, the announcers were like, "Yeah, this happens sometimes, but not very often. But like when you got a guy that's gonna like kill the ball, like obviously you'd rather take 1 run rather than 4,
Yeah, for sure.
but you're only losing by 1 run."
Yeah, they were down by 1 or something like
And
that.
what are the chances
it's
of him hitting a grand slam too? I mean,
Yeah.
like I get it. Yeah, he might cause some damage, but he might.
Yeah.
And
They're
he's
saying
probably
this
not going to go yard. Put your
Yeah,
best
they were
foot
saying
down.
this definitely wasn't a numbers game, so, like, the manager definitely screwed it up, like, doing, like, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it turns out, like, I think somebody hit a home run. The Angels somehow ended up winning that game anyways,
They
so
did,
they
yeah.
bailed the manager out.
They're looking really good too, the Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Mike Trout's back to MVP status.
yeah, he's having another year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 18-11, man. They're looking
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yes. So while you were sleeping in, John, we're talking about how the Grizzlies got their butts handed to them yesterday.
That's bad, man. That's bad. There was one good game last night, but the Grizzlies game was not it, man. That
Yeah.
was
The Bucks Celtics game was pretty good.
Bucks
What's the other football league called? The USFL? In true Michigan fashion, the Michigan Panthers were in a dogfight last night, and they botched a last-second chip shot for a field goal, and even the Michigan Panthers even screwed it up. So, like, the whole state of Michigan is doomed.
I don't know,
Something
man.
about it.
It carries with some teams. Some teams just have that ability to just know how to blow games to the end of it. Like NC State is very, very good at it. I've watched it for years. We're professionals, so yeah, I know that feeling. You almost feel it as he's walking up to kick the ball. You're like, he's gonna miss. You already know, but yeah, some teams carry that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and speaking of college baseball, University of Tennessee pitcher Ben Joyce throws 105.5.
Unbelievable, man.
Breaks a record, and I think there was only, and he's
Go
in
Breakers
college,
on.
obviously. I think there was only like one other baseball, like in the major leagues that's ever.
I think that was the record. Maybe. Oh yeah, in the majors. I'm not sure. Yeah.
In the majors, like one other person threw like 105.6 or something. Like he just barely beat it, and this kid's just in college, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That is insane. Tennessee's
Super
rolling,
insane.
man.
Yeah, Tennessee's baseball.
Yeah, good.
They got at least that to look forward to.
Yeah, the Preds and the they're getting their butts handed to them. The Avs are just like skating circles around the Preds.
It's a good team. It's a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
Okay, it says Aroldis Chapman is the fastest pitch in the MLB with 105.8. So he's
105.8.
right there.
0.3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
still in
right there
college.
in college. So
Yeah, he hasn't
good,
even
so
hit
is
the
on
farm
now.
system. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's some.
I don't even know how do you even swing at a pitch like that? Like
Yeah.
literally, you have
You
like
don't.
a
You gotta guess.
nanosecond.
Yeah. You have to assume a fastball's coming.
You're guessing, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
As soon as you see the pitcher like in the windup, the ball's already in the catcher's mitt,
yeah,
man.
Basically, yeah.
There's some kid at Riverdale right down the street that's pitching really well. Dakota something. I don't know. I saw a TikTok about him the other day. He looked pretty good. He's a junior. So something maybe to go check out.
Baseball and Bumgarner. I'm gonna go back to that again. When I was watching that ESPN special, they said they asked them like who helps him in the off season, who catches for you in off season. He's like, my wife. Like, you make your wife catch? What the heck,
Crazy,
dude?
Dude.
Holy crap.
That's impressive.
That's very
I don't know if I
impressive.
could. I don't know if I could catch Bumgarner's pitches.
No, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, yeah. I would want to if I had full pads on.
Yeah,
like full
definitely,
gear with a backstop. I'm not going to get anything. You know,
No.
if I can't stop it, then just get another ball.
I'm definitely not jumping in front of it.
Yeah. I used to like catcher. I played catcher one year. Like our catcher got hurt, and my coach was like, "Oh, somebody's got to catch." I said, "Oh, I'll do it," and I enjoyed it.
I hated catching. It was the worst position I ever played.
I wouldn't be able to stand up
again
for the rest of the day.
Well, they say it's one of the hardest positions in sports. Dakota Green was that Riverdale pitcher. He's really good. Guys should look into him.
Some horse that was 80-1 odds yesterday won the Derby.
80-1.
Crazy, man.
Could you imagine if you had like $100 on that?
That's what I was hoping for, because my mom's mom, my grandma called. We were on our way to go to the T-Pack last night, and my grandma calls and she goes, "A horse just won at 80-1 odds." And I was like, "Wait, how did she know that? Did she bet on it? Please tell me she bet on it." No, she didn't bet on it. Like, oh, come on. But,
yes.
So I had a scare there. I thought my grandma may have hit the big one last night, but did not. No, but that's cool. That's a cool story to see.
Yeah, I saw. I was watching TikTok this morning, killing some time, and I was watching Dave Portnoy, and they show Bill Belichick behind him, and like, right after the horse won, like I don't know if Dave put money on it because he bets these crazy ass bets. So he was like confused. He's like, "Really, 80-1?" And Bill Belichick's behind him trying to get his attention, and he literally shushed Bill Belichick. He was just like,
"Hey, shut up."
Hey, I was like,
"Dang, man, Bill Belichick doesn't hit the same as it used to. No Tom Brady. Bill Belichick just right. That's funny.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, man, it's heating up in the sports world. Lots of playoffs. Lots of baseball's getting good, hitting full stride here. That's honestly, with all the playoffs, even I'm still more interested in baseball. I'll sit there and watch. I mean, Yankees been rained out 2 days in a row now, so I'm hoping it stops raining.
I saw that
today.
Yeah, I was cooking in my backyard last night watching the Cubbies.
How'd that game go? Oh, you're going to a game like very, very soon. Ooh, Cubs got smashed.
Yeah.
I'll be at the Cubs game on Tuesday.
Okay, let's see here.
So I don't know if you guys watch UFC, but the lightweight, I don't know if you guys saw this. The lightweight belt holder went to weigh in a few days ago, and he weighed in half a pound over.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so his title got taken. So the lightweight title is vacant right now, and they still did the fight. They still did the fight last night.
Did he win?
He won. Yeah, Oliveira submitted Gaethje, so he would have kept the title if he just was half a pound less. But now it's vacant since he didn't hit the weight. Yeah, he was like 155.5 or something like that.
You're going to the Cubs game this Tuesday?
A week from Tuesday.
Okay, I was about to say
on Saturday.
I'm in San Diego this Tuesday.
Yeah, a week from Tuesday.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this Tuesday is Mom's birthday.
Oh, awesome! Mom's birthday. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. What is she? 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. My mom too.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. My mom too. But yeah, Cubs will be. That'll be on. Pirates. That's right. We talked about this.
Yep.
We talked about this.
So the Yanks are playing right now, isn't it?
I don't know. We were supposed to be playing the Rangers, but we got rained out 2 days in a row.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's. I don't know.
Yeah, we're playing the Rangers right now. What's today? Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're home against the Rangers. I think we have a doubleheader today, actually. So should get to free baseball. Yeah, 12:30 and 4 o'clock. Wow, that's a lot of baseball before dinner time.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
The Tigers are in Houston.
Good. Please beat Houston. I hope Houston never wins another game ever.
The White Sox are in Boston at 10:30 this morning. What the hell's up with that time?
They've been doing that this year. They've been playing an early game this year. I swear they've been doing it all year. They've had this is the second time the Red Sox have played at like 10:30.
10:30 Central.
10:30 Central Time. Yes.
Okay.
Which is literally like an hour.
Still, yeah, 11:30 is a little early for baseball. But...
I mean, what time is it in Chicago?
That's Central as well.
Chicago's Central too? Yeah, we're in
Central.
So it's 10:30. Okay, that's not bad then. I was about to say it's going to be 8 o'clock in California, so they ain't watching it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tune into the Mets at Philly today at 11:30 a.m. and Max Scherzer starting.
They have a doubleheader today too.
Love that dude.
They have a doubleheader today as well. Which game is he playing? The first game?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. 11. Did you say 11:30?
I have his bobblehead behind me.
Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, when is Bobby Bonilla Day? Isn't that coming up here soon? You heard of that?
No.
You know Bobby Bonilla, right?
Yes, sir.
He signed a contract with the Mets, his last contract, and instead of taking the $30 million, he took $1 million over the next 35 years. So one day a year, he just goes down to New York and collects a $1 million paycheck, and he's been retired for 20 years.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty genius, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bobby Bonilla. Yeah, man, he's the best.
It's pretty smart.
Let's see.
The way you're not blowing all your money.
Speaking of
that. Yeah.
Odell Beckham Jr. He took his I don't know if he took his what was his bonus in cryptocurrency?
I think he took his whole check in crypto.
Oh, really?
He wanted his whole check in Bitcoin.
Yeah, his millions of dollars. His contract is worth. He's playing for $70,000 a year right now.
As soon as he signed his contract, it dropped significantly. Yeah.
I heard a story the other day that said some billionaire was like, if you guys figured out who created Bitcoin, it would just drop out the bottom. And it made me interested, and I was like, who created it? And I couldn't figure it out, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling that Bitcoin's going to be dropping here.
Yeah, I wouldn't put no money in it.
Bad. No, I'm not. It's too late now. I missed the wave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't do it in
I missed the wave. My sister did it. My sister and her husband did it right off the bat, and they were happy with it. So
yeah, I bought some Dogecoin at 1.5 cents, and I sold it at 45 cents.
Hey, there you go.
That's huge, but I didn't have significant amount of money in there. But I made a few bucks.
My boss tried to. He bought it at 45 cents, and it went down every day after that. He still owns it, I think, but it's just plummeted. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll stay away from that.
July 1st is Bobby Bonilla Day. So
July 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Canada Day.
Yeah. So yeah, if you ever want to check into Bobby Bonilla, it's a pretty cool story. We'll talk about it come July 1st.
You say he was a Mets?
Yeah, he's a Mets third baseman, I think. I don't know what he played. But back in the 80s he played, and yeah, he signed a big contract. Let's see, I just had it up here. Why the Mets still pay him $1.19 million a year.
For how many more years does he have?
I think it's until 2035.
Dang.
Yeah, he's got a long.
He's still got another 13, 14 mil waiting for him. Oh,
that's crazy.
John's frozen.
What happened, bro? Need a
also,
reboot?
Yeah, you need new Seattle jersey there too, or a new Russell Wilson jersey. You're not Seattle, Russell Wilson fan.
He froze on the worst spot too. He looks like a
doofus.
Hey, you're frozen, homie.
I don't know if he can hear us. He's in the garage, so I don't know if his internet connection's the best.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's 26 minutes anyway, so call it quits. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully next Sunday. The Grizzlies are up.
Oh, wait. Oh, he just dropped off. I won't see you next Sunday. I will be in Chicago.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But everybody else will be here. All right, man. Till next time.
Yep.
So
take it easy.